Welcome back to Welsh Miniature Board Gamer, and today we're going to have an unboxing and review of these Rangers of Shadowdeep Box 4. So this is the usual clamshell boxes from North Star military figures, containing two metal miniatures for Rangers of Shadowdeep. So these are the official miniatures, obviously, and when we crack them open, we can have a look at what we get. So first things first, this one comes actually in two pieces, this Ranger, so yeah, a bit of gluing involved. And this one is a magic user, which is one of the rare ones for the Rangers of the Shadowdeep official miniatures, which is good because, you know, there are more spell using abilities in the newer versions of Rangers, so that's good. There's an awful lot of flash on this miniature, no mould lines, etc., no seams or lines, but there is a lot of flash between the arms and hanging from the end of this woman's wand, which is kind of, you know, it's going to need cleaning up. So this ranger looks very much like the other rangers, apart from he's dual wielding his swords. It shouldn't be too much of a problem to glue this on. I'm going to use super glue and it should fit quite nicely. Looking at him, again, he's got a bit of flash from his cloak hanging down from the bottom, but generally speaking it looks quite a clean miniature, and I think it will clean up fair enough. There doesn't seem to be a long seam line anywhere, etc. So yeah, it's going to look nice. So what do they look like painted up? So this is what I painted this Ranger to look like. So he looks very similar to the previous Ranger that I did, apart from he has two swords. Yeah, I've painted his beard black, but maybe I should have highlighted it a bit more. But to be honest, when you're looking down at the miniature, you're not going to be able to see, you know, you're just going to see this dark beard. You're not going to be able to see that it's too dark. I like the way I managed to get the cloak looking, you know, highlighted and low lighted, etc. The boots are a bit glossy, so I'm going to have to come back and knock them down a bit with either a bit of like dry brushing or a little bit of matte varnish, etc. You know, just to bring down the shine, because they are very shiny looking boots. Like I said, yeah, you can't see that the beard, like there from that angle, you can't see that it's all black, and I should have really highlighted it because I'm thinking from the angle you're looking down at him, you're not going to be able to see that, you know, that beard that well anyway. It's just going to be a dark mass under his hood. But all in all, no, I really liked painting this guy, and I think he's a decent enough miniature. Getting the arm on was a bit more problematic than I had hoped, so you can see there's a bit of a blob mark there where I put my super glue. But, you know, it worked, and it is on there, and it's never probably going to get off with how much super glue I used. So then we got the female sculpt. So this is the spell user, and she's kind of using like a fireball or something, which is nice because, you know, there are fireballs and magic missile type attacks now in Rangers of Shadowdeep. So yeah, it really looks nice. I like the colours I used on her. I like the sculpt detail on the cloak. You know how it's got lots of raises and falls, so you can get a lot of contrast in this. I went with this blonde hair colour, which I really like. I have to try and remember how I did it, and I again went for this sort of red outfit because I'm thinking she's got like this red fire, so, you know, make it fit in thematically with her abilities, etc. She's quite a dainty looking miniature, but yeah, really nice, really lovely sculpt. Really enjoyed painting up this gal. So standing next to the Ranger, as you can see, he is a little bit taller than her, which is nice. But, you know, they're similar height. It doesn't look out of scale because I'm assuming they were probably sculpted by the same person at the same time, so it shouldn't be. So bringing in other miniatures to compare heights. This is a Frostgrave Demon. And yeah, I think the Frostgrave Demon is a little bit taller because he's got those backward bending legs, but, you know, a demon, I would imagine, is going to be a little bit taller. This is an Oathmark infantryman. Yeah, putting them sort of equal base size, and yeah, the ranger would be taller than him, which I kind of like. But if you put them down sort of on the table, they're going to be similar heights, so that's going to look good. So then we have the Games Workshop orc, and he is monstrous. But yeah, I think it fits in quite well with the ranger. He's just a bit more gargantuan, a bit more monstrous than some of the other orcs that you will be seeing in the coming weeks, which I may be reviewing. So this is an Oathmark Goblin, and as you can see, Oathmark Goblins, especially this one because he's a chieftain, are quite big, in comparison to the human. Seeing that this is, sort of made by the same manufacturers, they are big goblins. They're quite tall and quite gangly. So all in all, what's my opinion of these miniatures? I really like them. As always, metal miniatures. I love metal miniatures. The only downside is priming and varnishing to protect them, to make sure they don't get chipped, etc. So all in all, I would say, if you're going to get some more miniatures, get these ones. They're nice. If you want a wizard and a ranger type character, they look good. So if you want to leave a comment on my video, I reply to every single comment. If you want to put a like, that's great. It always helps the channel. And if you want to subscribe to see more from me, just subscribe below. But until next time, it's going to be goodbye from me, Welsh Miniature Board Gamer.